traveled an hour to go see Guillermo Del Toro's Frankenstein movie. I'm like minutes away from watching it. I'm nervous, not because I think it's gonna be bad, but because he's been saying he wanted to do this movie for years, since I was a kid. And it's starring one of my favorite actors of all time, and it looks like Crimson Peak on crack, and it feels human as Shape of Water and Pinocchio. At least from what I've seen of one trailer, one teaser. I haven't seen the trailer. I refuse to watch anymore. I'm like, no, keep me in the dark. So I'll see you on the other side. Where are we going?
About going movies or not? Do not take your kids to watch this movie.
I like magic. What the fuck did we just watch?
Half of the fucking movie is about the Joker.
Huh?
But yeah, it's a decent movie.
Lo hizo. Everyone, I'm Ronan and Jane. I have seen the newest film from director Guillermo Del Toro. I don't want to spend this whole review telling you what the film is about and all this stuff. I just want to tell you how it made me feel and how what I think is a highlight that I think is deemed worthy of the price of admission of wherever you live or reside. Términos de música, de los disfraces, de casting, del diseño de producción, la cinematografía, el acto de la imaginación y interpretación, mejor dicho, del señor Guillermo del Toro es lo que vale la pena para pagar para verla en el cine. Y sé que va a estar disponible en Netflix. Pero les urjo a todos, vayan y verla en el cine. La más grande pantalla posible con el mejor sonido a su dispuesto. I traveled an hour away from where I live to go see this movie. And Tío Guillermo, I've done this now 3 times for you. La primera vez fue cuando fui a ver The Shape of Water. La segunda vez fue cuando fui a ver Pinocchio. Y la tercera vez, ahora con Frankenstein. As someone who's only seen the original Universal Studios film and the Bride of Frankenstein Universal Studios film, I haven't read the book. I think I should start doing that like in the not too distant future. All the categories, all the stuff I just listed to you are why I was just enchanted with this film. And not even to, you know, not forgetting that like you have one of his best casted films, shows, books, whatever may have you, comics, with a paisano of mine, Oscar Isaac, leading the charge. And you have the backbone of Jacob Elordi as the creature. You have Mia Goth, you have just, God. Quiero verla de nuevo, antes que sale del cine. And the best people, you know, way I could tell you is just like, to me, and I had a feeling I was gonna go this route, it hypens up what I love about Crimson Peak, and yet when I thought, you know, a third of the way or halfway through the movie, I was like, I really like this movie, but I don't think it's better than Pinocchio or Shape of Water already. Something happens, and it was the first time I cried. Y luego otra cosa ocurrió, y lloré otra vez. And then we get to the last minutes of this film, and probably the last 2 shots, and the third time I cried. It encompasses my 3 favorite films of his: Shape of Water, Pinocchio, and Crimson Peak. Just into this film that he's been trying to make for years now. Y creo que sería una vergüenza y una desgracia si la película no está reconocido por los Oscars. En mi punto de vista, Oscar Isaac no era falso lo que dijo, que este cuento que se ha contado miles de veces, muchas veces, en varias formas, tuvo el punto de vista de un mexicano con puro sangre y órganos e imaginación de un latinoamericano, y se nota inmediatamente se nota en cómo Oscar Isaac, Dr. Victor Frankenstein, se disfraza. It just got that stank of a paisano of mine that I just adore it, and I think Mary Shelley would be proud. And I think James Wales would be proud. And I think everybody who's adapted this story element to the story or some of these characters right now, if they would see this, it might be their favorite thing. It might not be their favorite thing. But at the very least, if anybody who's worked on prior interpretations would watch this, at the end of the movie, they would stand up and tip their hat to Guillermo Del Toro, or take it off and just bow of respect. That's my review of Frankenstein. I apologize for those who don't speak Spanish or los que no hablan inglés. I'll do my best to put the subtitles in there, but that's the best way I can communicate how the movie made me feel. And if you see my prior reviews, especially with stuff of Guillermo's, that's how I do it, just because we have that X factor, just that lineage that we share. And it's something that I hope I didn't alienate anybody. But hopefully you enjoy my review. Pongan el botón like, suscriban para el canal, pongan en el comentario si le gustan la película o no, cuál es su favorita película de Guillermo del Toro o su favorita versión de Frankenstein. The more the channel grows, the more the engagement occurs with this video and stuff around it, the more my crazy ideas come into fruition. Not like Victor Frankenstein, mind you, but my imagination will grow and grow and grow. And I urge everybody who is a Guillermo del Toro fan, go watch some of the stuff in my channel. There's a Pinocchio unboxing, there's a Pinocchio review, there's a Shape of Water review, there's a Nightmare Alley review. And I doubt this is the last time I'll talk of Guillermo del Toro, and I'm just happy that I got to see this movie in the big screen. So, until then, cuídense y tengan buenas noches.